So I'm out here, it's been a while. It's been 8 months or so since I made a video, and a lot's happened. A lot of life's happening, but I still have the car. I had a black Tahoe that you probably saw in another video that was stolen out in front of my house, and then I never got it back. Luckily it was fully insured, so the insurance paid me, and I actually can't see it right now. I bought a different car and then missed having a Tahoe, so then I found another black Tahoe, almost the same exact car, and bought it. So I haven't been able to go anywhere or do much with the Buggy. After my Tahoe got stolen, I sold the trailer, so I couldn't really trailer it anywhere. So since then I have gotten a tow bar. It needed a little bit of a repair. It was missing the kind of the latch, like the tongue that hooks onto the ball. So I ordered one and I put it together yesterday, and now I'm testing it. I'm testing the tow bar on the Buggy and the Tahoe to see if it all works together. I'm gonna film some of it and show you some of it and see how it works. We'll see. I'm motivated to try and go to Pismo again this year. I think I'm gonna make it. I also gotta figure out my lights, because you gotta have turn signals, brake lights, running lights on anything you're towing, for safety and legally. And I'm not 100% sure where I'm gonna mount them or how to mount them, just because the car's fiberglass. I don't wanna damage the car, but you gotta be legal and you gotta be safe. Actually, I was considering putting on the roll bar and kind of figuring out just, temporarily, and then taking it all off when I get there. And I do have plans for different seat colors. I ordered some from J-Bugs. They're on the way. And I'm gonna have to go through my seats and kind of figure out if I need to buy new foam or padding or whatever. There's a giant hole on one of my seat covers. I'm setting up the tow bar. There it is. I'm just gonna set the camera up and see how this goes. It looks like it's gonna work. Basic. This is kind of rusty old. This works. I think it's gonna work. I don't know. Pretty simple. I think that'll work. As you can see, it's hooked up, and this is all hooked up to the truck. I think we're good. And then this seems stable. We're about to do a test run and see. That was pretty easy though. You just get into the car. So I'm gonna tow it around and see what happens. Test run incoming. Hopefully there's no disasters. Hopefully the car doesn't come detached and roll into another car and wreck itself. And I didn't just jinx myself. That was worst case scenario. And that's not gonna happen, so. Well, I think it'll work. It made some ugly noises when I did a U-turn because the wheels didn't turn. They just kind of stayed straight, because I think my steering box is kind of stiff or crusty or whatever. It didn't come unhooked. I don't know, 70 miles an hour on the freeway, if it'll stay like that. So, test run successful. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I guess I'm gonna have to ask around and say, is that normal? Under a really tight turn, it'll do it. It was just not super happy, and the wheels did not turn at all, which I thought they were supposed to, and there's no wheel lock on this, so it's just manual steering. So I think it'll work. I mean, at the end of the day, this is the cheapest, easiest way I have to tow, so I'm gonna stick with it. The things that have changed on the car are not much. When I bought the car, it came with this. It's kind of a homemade luggage rack from, like, I think RV parts. Came off of an RV that my buddy who had the car before me made, and I want to do like a nicer one. just one that's more stable and secure, like a basket. But this one fits, and he worked it all out, and I appreciate being able to use it. It came with the car, and it came with a kind of an old school like vintage surfboard, and I wanted a newer surfboard. I wanted one that, you know, a modern surfboard. So I bought this from my my friend's son, Sam, who's a surfer and had a board he was selling, so I bought it from him. He doesn't use this one anymore, and it's kind of, he says it's a little bit banged up. I'm using it for a prop. I have surfed, but I do not surf anymore. Those days are behind me. I know I'm not too old to surf, but I have very little interest. I just surfed recently in Hawaii on a gigantic foam board with really, really small waves, and it was a lot harder than when I did it when I was 30, which I expected. It was fun. It was great. And Brody surfed and got up on every single wave because he's made out of rubber like 15-year-olds are. And so anyway, that was fun to watch. It was fun to go with him and watch him surf, and he made it look easy. So I bought this blanket a long time ago to do on another car and another project, and I just never got around to it. I love these style of Mexican blankets, and just the color, and not actually a lot of yellow in it. There's a little bit of yellow in it to go with the car, but I just love the, you know, all the bright colors. I just bought some bungees to bungee it all down. The only other thing that's going to happen to the car anytime soon is seats. And now as I'm looking at my seats, so these are original low backs that came with the car, which I assume are 58, 59 seats. This is an aftermarket, you know, it's been upholstered. These were probably black at one time, so if you look down here, this is very black, this is very sun faded, you know, it's just from sitting out in the sun. And then this is like kind of a funky velour weird pattern. I don't know what this is made of, but it's got foam, and this has foam, so I'm gonna eventually I think I'm gonna have to buy a new pad. This is just pretty broken down, and the shape of it is just kind of worn out. So I think a new pad for sure as I look at it. But I bought off-white seat covers, and I think the backs are actually okay. Like, it's not that bad. I mean, it's broke down a little bit, but the shape of it is decent. But that needs to be changed, and I feel like if I buy one, I should probably buy the other one. But I've been watching a few different people redo seats. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the coconut straw Wolfsburg West ones, or they have foam ones. I do have big plans. I'm trying to go to Pismo. It's in March for the Myers Makes Club event. I went last year. There's a video of that, but I'm really looking forward to it. I had a great time with my son. He's agreed to go, which is cool. And I hope to kind of just do a few things differently. I'm hoping we get to drive on the beach. It's all weather dependent and whether or not that's allowed at the time. But for Pismo, that's the funnest thing. So yeah, sorry haven't made a video in a long time. Again, just life happens. I've had other life changes here at my house, you know, that just take up your time and your priority, and you don't have as much time to make YouTube videos about dune buggies as you'd like. And so, you know, like I said, I'm getting to make one today. At some point, I gotta get rid of this sticker. I love Hawaii, and turtles are cool, right? But that sticker's been on there, and I do need to take it off. So yeah, and I know I had big plans, and I wanted a new body, and I wanted this, that, and the other thing. Well, you know, life happens, and plans change. I still want to do all that stuff, but it's not gonna happen, you know, anytime soon. So I'm just gonna really enjoy the buggy that I got and keep improving it and working on it and making it the best I can, and driving around and hopefully teach my son how to drive it. And you know, that's what dune buggies are all about, right? Having fun. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Until next time, thanks for watching.